Does this sound like a scream in the background? There's trouble in the air, and it's on two fronts. Two fairly big things happened last week. The first thing was that Skyward appeared to make itself the only LAANC provider in North America, if you believe all the press releases. It annoyed one person so much, he woke me up at midnight to tell me all about it. You know who you are, that person. I expect a story shortly. So I think I should cut now to explain LAANC.
I'm not going to go into the ins and outs of the LAANC system. Jonathan Ruprecht has a fantastic article all about that, and I shall put a link to that in the comments below. But basically, earlier this year, if you want to fly in and around, if you're Part 107 and you want to fly around a city or airports, restrictions apply because it's where people are, and you can apply to the FAA even for exemptions to that. The FAA earlier this year posted or published UAS facility maps. It's basically a roughly circular area around most airfields. It's gridded up that gives you an idea of how high you might be expected to allow to fly within those areas. The FAA said they take 90 days to authorise flights within those areas, and obviously that's a long time if you've got a job tomorrow, and they've actually been taking longer than that. So step up the digital version, which is LAANC, a low altitude notification system basically, and there's going to be a trial of that. It's been handed to half a dozen companies, 49 airports, and the main problem with it now is for most of those companies it's behind a paywall. It's not actually the LAANC part itself. They're not going to charge you for that bit, but they're going to charge you a premium membership in order to access those instant authorizations. So who's actually in charge of the airspace? Is it the FAA or is it people charging you in effect to be in there? So it's very controversial. And the other thing, the very important thing, LAANC does not solve the safety issue one jot. People will be still flocking or going to Best Buy, buying their machines and flying within controlled airspace. This does nothing for safety. Who does it really benefit? It only benefits the companies offering this service, and well, I think it's a bit of a fudge. And the second bit of news is kind of related to it. The second thing that happened is Mark Gibson resigned from his position at the FAA in charge of UAS integration, and he went to join the New Air Alliance. Now, was that a little bit unseemly? Was that a little bit too quick? Should there have been a delay?